Hey guys, today I'm going to do another voiceover video of some clips I got during a lesson I had last week. In these clips I'm having my first jumping lesson with my new horse Urano. He is a 16-year-old warm blood. I wasn't actually looking for a horse, we kind of ended up together by default, but hopefully we're going to have a good season together at 120, 125 level. So this exercise we're doing is 3 bounces on a curve and also another fence with a placing pole in front and behind. You can see the indoor arena is split into sections. That's because it's summer here in Dubai and everyone has to share the indoor. So the riding school at the stables, they also come inside, so that's kind of why we're having to get a little bit inventive with our exercises, because each quarter is quite small. So with Urano, the aim of today's session was control. He's very good before the fence, but after the fence, oh, you see he knocked that one down. That's actually the only pole he touched all day. He's a pretty careful horse. So yeah, we're working on control with him. Like I said, he's very good on the approach to the fence. I find him quite easy to keep it balanced, and he's got a nice rhythmical canter. But after the fence, especially if you get him a little bit far off a jump, he has so much scope, you can just lose him and he will just scoot away on after. You can see there I came a little bit close to the pole, but my trainer was trying to encourage me, especially with these teeny tiny fences, to not ever go for the long one, just to wait and to teach him that he doesn't need to fly over them and get really long. So we're just warming up here. We did this exercise in trot and in canter, just with poles before we started jumping. Jumping 3 bounces on a curve is a little bit complicated. It's not something I would do with a very, very green horse, but Urano is a very experienced horse and he knows what he's doing. You can see I ride him in a snaffle with a drop noseband, and he has no martingale. I would like to keep him that way. His old owner used to ride him in pelhams for jumping, especially at the shows. I don't feel I need to ride him in a pelham. Again, that was just the owner's preference. You'll see at times when I ask him to come back, especially after the fences, he'll overbend. He was ridden in draw reins for quite a bit of his life before I got him. It was just kind of part of the way they had trained their horses. I've literally used draw reins like once in my life, so that's not something Urano's going to ever have on him again. But I think the tendency he has to overbend and just kind of drop behind the vertical is the way he's kind of learned to evade, which also wasn't helped by him having ridden in draw reins. So we're just continuing now. The 3 bounces are a little bit bigger. The idea with the exercise is I come on the curve and then I come and jump over the small oxer. I was going to get a little bit flat to that. You see I lose a little bit of control there. He kind of pulls me out of the saddle. But having to continue on a circle means that I have to rebalance again for the bounces. It just really helps me get him back under control. I have my second show with him next Friday, so 2 weeks. We have some training shows at our stables over summer. Our season is finished till October. So I will jump the last class, which is like 1m10 to 1m20 max. As I really want to get comfortable with him at this height so that when I start the season I can start in the 120, 125. I did my first show with him, it was towards the end of the season. I just did the 1m5 class, as that's what I had jump boo in. And the rules here mean that if I want to jump Urano in the 120, 125, I can't unfortunately jump boo in the 1m10 class anymore. So I'll just take her to training shows. Okay, you can see there, I got a little bit of a big jump over that oxer because I came lacking a little bit of power. Again, a little bit close to the bounce there. He's actually started to come back now nicely and he's waiting for me, and I can actually start to ride a little bit to the base of the fence. That was again still to jump, lost balance. That was just horrible for me. I let him. I lost the bend in his body over the fence, so that he landed unbalanced. I've taken a circle to rebalance him and establish my canter again before continuing to the bounce. As you can see, he's actually starting to really wait now. Obviously with him being 16, he takes a bit of a longer warm-up, and I really feel like after I've kind of ridden for 20 minutes, he really starts to feel really, really good. I always give him a slow warm-up before I do anything. We don't jump big in this lesson, I think only like a meter or something. But I'm training again with him this week. Hopefully I will get some videos. We should be jumping around a meter 10, meter 20 in prep for the show in 2 weeks. That was horrible for me again. I completely missed the distance. I came with no power. Luckily he's pretty honest, and he helped me out there when the fences are small. Urano actually does have apparently, I've not experienced it yet, he will stop if the rider really makes a big mistake and comes too deep without putting any legs. He will stop to save himself, which is kind of a good thing. I don't want him like climbing through oxers. But he actually really likes to go on a long one and get flat, so that's kind of why we're working on this kind of exercise, because the bounces and staying on the circle and everything comes up so quick inside, it makes me really ride and think and prepare, so I don't kind of jump the oxer and let him gallop on. See, again, I landed unbalanced. That's not actually the horse, that's just me not setting him up properly. So you see I've taken another circle to get him back together. I got a little bit flat to that last oxer. Come to the bounces again. He likes to fall in a little bit on his left shoulder, and that is, so he falls in on the left rein and he falls out on the right a little bit, and that's more evident when we jump. There we go, that was better, and he landed in balance. You see, I'm asking him to wait. I've not actually been too strong with my hands, but he fights a little bit, but here it's nice, although he does drop behind the vertical. But when I put enough legs on, support him, don't know why I'm clicking, he should come up in front of the vertical again. Over the bounces again. Starting to keep a better rhythm around the turn. Oh, I'm not jumping again. I'm finished. Yeah, okay guys. I think I kind of went off track there. I didn't talk so much about training, but about Urano. But he's a new horse, so not many people know him. We're having a trot just on loose reins to let him stretch off. As you can see, he does not act his age, and I'm looking forward to hopefully many years with him to come. Thank you guys for watching. I hope again you've enjoyed this style of video. I hopefully will do another one in the week when I have my next lesson with Georgie, who is my new trainer. My other trainer moved stables. So thanks for watching guys, bye.